me, Stephen Lee, your humble guide through this transmission of the Black Wall podcast. I want to thank everybody, as always, for joining us in this process of building the Black Wall to ensure financial education and investor strategies be shared with the black and brown investor globally. We would like to thank our new people first time watching. Welcome to the family. Black Wall family is here to give security and protection through financial means for the black and brown community, investor, and inventor. Today is a special episode, the first episode of season 1, emotional stock market crash. It's the realest and rawest episode I feel like we've done. It was amazing. Shout out to Robert, St. Michael. I mean, it was so powerful and impactful. I can't express and begin to explain the amount of DMs and emails that I've received and phone calls personally about vision, because I really did think it's important to not talk at people when it comes to investment and money, and not belittle people and not feel that we have to be a certain way or look a certain way in order to be taken seriously or have our ideas and our point of view and our hustle, our just genuine hustle respected. So today we are having our shareholders, family members, founders meeting, if you will. And I am dressed as the part because I respect the position as chairman. So I have on my chairman clothes. I stopped short of the bow tie because we're not at our year end meeting, which I will be having a bow tie on for. Like, I hate that shit. So we're not doing that. I think that's a little bit beneath our caliber. So what we are going to talk about is what it's taken so far to build this to where it gets to thousands of people every week. And also the different lanes that we're using and avenues we're using to cross market our other companies and IP and brands that we believe in, as well as how we are going to push the financial education and investment strategy line forward daily, right? So as you guys know, because we're all here following, we release twice a week so far. We release on Wednesday and Sunday. All streaming platforms everywhere. What we're going to do to change for season 2 is that we're going to add tremendous value, right? I believe in adding value. On the streets, you want to make sure you have the biggest sack for the cheapest prices to ensure you have customers. So for me, I'm just going to continue with that same mantra and mindset, and I want to make sure that the Black Wall podcast and Black Wall media in general is going to give you the most out of your monthly subscription that you have across the board, right? So we all have 1 million monthly subscriptions. Half of them we forget about. The other half, we're not sure if we want to keep every month, but we're pretty lazy about really deleting them. I don't want to fall in that category. I want to fall in the category where you feel like you're stealing from me every month because the amount of content, education, mind check, networking possibilities is just so tremendous. Like a lot of techie talk. It's a lot of RSS feeds. It's a lot of calling Amazon, Apple, Google, everybody, and talking to them about making sure that they have the updated licensed version of the IP, which is the Black Wall podcast. So over the past week, we've been kind of tinkering with that. We've revamped our website, blackwallpodcast.com. That's where you're going to be able to kind of go and navigate a lot of stuff. The Patreon's set up, so you're going to be able to listen to all the full audio and video starting this week's installment on Wednesday. Have a great episode lined up for you on that one. So things are integrating, moving forward as we plan. Now, the part that we do need from you guys, right? I really need this, is I need the feedback, because the feedback is what's going to allow us to know where to put estate, whether it be, anything, cutting hair. I mean, it doesn't really matter, man. The whole goal is to make sure that you're taking your revenues and your skill set and turning it into a long-term investment. Right? There's so many different long-term investments that I'm not here to pick out one. I'm just here to tell you, you have to do one, right? It's your responsibility for the next generation and for the greater Black Wall in general. So I want to also talk to you guys about the importance of this YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is important because it's going to allow our marketing team to have, I don't want to say an up-to-date daily idea of the traffic we get, because there's so many different areas that we get traffic. They compile it all, but I feel like YouTube is like the beginner block for all good things that come from content, right? YouTube is like the library that I wish I had as a kid. So we are going to make sure that we put just as much effort into our YouTube channel in the free content is that we're going to put into our premium content. The only difference, other than the scale and the depth of information that is going to be given, which is actually, I know everybody has a YouTube page. I mean, not page, but channel. Everybody listens to the shit or whatever the fuck it's called. Because I know I do. I got my own junk food that I watch on YouTube. My algorithms, nobody's algorithms, anybody's business, right? Because I listen to a bunch of bullshit on there. But what I also do have is I make sure that I have a certain amount of good stuff for my brain in my algorithms, right? So go ahead and fucking subscribe to that shit, man. It's not that big of a deal, bro. Black Wall Podcast. You see what we doing. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way I can get in your mix. You can see what's going on with me, and I can see what's going on with you. That's for the free ski. Fuck with the podcast. Listen to it. We still going to drop it, but it's not going to be full content for free no more. Okay? So you're going to get updates like this. We're going to have light conversation. I'm going to tell you what's going on. That's for the free ski now on the audio side. For the real hot diggity dog, full audio, gel, and continue to build up the might that we've collected as a family. That's what I'm here to do. So let's make sure we hop on that, okay? Let's make sure we hop on that right now, so that as I'm moving fast, the company's moving fast, the mission and the vision's moving fast, you can keep up. You can stay abreast, because there's a lot of shit happening, okay? So once again, Stephen Lee, Black Wall Podcast, right? I'm gonna do the little point thing for y'all in YouTube world. That's the little point thing I'm gonna do. Black Wall Podcast. And then we're on YouTube, Black Wall Podcast. Website, blackwallpodcast.com. Are you guys noticing a theme here? Do I need to keep fucking saying this shit? So if you don't find us, it's because you're not looking and you don't want to find it. So I'm not going to list out all the different fucking ways to find you or you to find us. We looking for you. We paying people to find your ass because you're a serious investor. That's how we came across you. You looking for us, find us, keep abreast, download, subscribe, all that good shit. We're going to stay in contact. We're going to keep growing the mission. And I'm going to continue to give you these family updates on our quarterly progression and decision making and where we plan on going, so everyone can keep everyone accountable and keep the respect level high. So everyone have a great day. Once again, Stephen Lee, Black Wall Podcast. Have a great one. Bye-bye.